Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're doing another feature video on an Evo 10. This time we have Lockheed's Evo 10 GSR. This is a 2011 model GSR and it has been very tastefully modded. Got a lot of nice touches. So we're going to be going over the exterior mods, performance mods, interior mods, and we'll also get him to start the car up, give it some revs, as well as get some flybys so you guys can hear what this car sounds like. So I will put Lockheed's Instagram up on the screen at the moment. If you want to follow him, see what else he's going to do with this car, then definitely head over and give him a follow. But yeah, with that said, let's get right into the video. Okay, so for the exterior, as you can see, a lot of OEM parts. It's just tastefully modded. So we'll start off, we've got the front lip, which is an OEM aero front lip. We've got just the OEM vents and scoop, and they're actually painted in phantom black. So you probably can't really see. It just looks like a normal black, but in the sun, really pops. Actually the roof as well, I should say, is also painted in phantom black. Also at the front of the car, we've got the factory optioned fog light delete. We've got some custom headlights there. So they're actually the OEM MR HID headlights, but they have been blacked out internally with new lenses and hex halos with demon eyes. And actually when you put the indicator on, which I'll throw a shot over like an overlay of that now, when you put the hazard or the indicator on, as well as the hazard light, the hexes also flash as well. So coming around to the side, we'll get onto the wheels and stuff later, but you can see we've got some blacked out LED side markers or indicators. We've got the Series 2 side skirts. We have some HIC weather shields. There's another shot of that phantom black painted roof. So I mean, you can kind of see a bit of flex in there. Another light. Let's get the light on there. So yeah, there you go. You can see that. So it's a pretty nice touch. I've also got HIC rear weather shield or rear visor. And come around to the back of the car. We've got some OEM Aero rear spats. We've got the HIC motion tail lights, which I'll also put an overlay on the screen so you can see what they look like. The black third brake light. And then we have some really nice, pretty rare part these days is some Rally Art exhaust heat shields. So that's really nice with the blue titanium tips on the exhaust. So, and the OEM rear spoiler gurney as well, which is nice and subtle, so completes the OEM Aero kit basically. So like the car's really themed out pretty well, I gotta say. So we've got little sort of flows well. So we've got the stainless or sort of chrome look on the exhaust heat shields, the badges, a little bit on the side there for the window strips, and then at the front as well for the front badge. So yeah, the car really flows quite well, as you can see. It's a little walk around. So not anything crazy mod-wise, just a nice, tastefully modded OEM Plus style build. Okay, so wheels, tyres, brakes and suspension. So as you can see, we've got a really nice set of TE37s. So these are TE37 RT Black Edition, and they are in an 18 by 10.5 plus 15. So also got some RDA drilled and slotted brake rotors front and rear. It's running some 265 3518 Bridgestone Potenza Sports, and it has BC gold coilovers. So you can see pretty aggressive fitment. So the rear guards have been rolled and pulled, really neat, and yeah, it sits really nicely, as you can see. So we'll step back, give you guys a look at that. Really nice stance and fitment. So yeah, there we go. If we can get some focus. So yeah, good looking set of wheels and really nice fitment. As well for the suspension, I'll put a shot as well. We got the OEM rear strut bar in the boot, and the front one is an OEM factory one that has been powder coated. I'll show you that when we get to the engine bay. Okay, so moving on to the interior, as you can see, really tastefully modified in here. So we'll start off with the seats. It's got some partial leather Recaro seats. We've got some OEM illuminated scuff plates, so it actually turns on and off as the doors open and closed. So a really nice piece, as well as the scuff plate down here as well. We've got a carbon customs steering wheel with the red center stripe and the red stitching. So we have a full black edition interior. So starting off with the red stitch center console cover, all the interior pillars are all in the black. The window visors, the lights and the interior grab handles all in black from the black edition interior. So yeah, really modernises the interior in these. We've got some Recaro seatbelt holders, not sure what you call these, but yeah, those are quite nice. We've got the OEM Lancer Evolution handbrake, a carbon fibre shift knob, and a BTI gauge there for a lot of the data for the car. We've got a Pioneer head unit, and I believe those are about it for the interior. Also part of the black edition interior is these door cards with the red leather stitching and the leather. So those are really nice. Yeah, I think that's about it for the interior. Now we'll move on to the engine bay. Okay, so for the engine bay, as you can see, quite heavily modified. So it's making some really good power, which we'll go into in a bit. But let's start off with some of the dress-up mods. So we've got an APR carbon fibre cooling tray there. Really nice item. It's got the aluminium valve cover, which has been painted in Bayside blue, and it's got some really nice gold flecks that you can probably see there. Then we have the piping. So the intercooler and the intake piping has been powder coated in prismatic universe. So that looks really nice there. Hopefully you guys, yeah, you can see that. We've got an Evolution by Design coil cover, manifold heat deflector, and cam and Myvec heat shields as well. It's got a Keeley fabricated manifold, so kind of hard to show you that. And also the strut bar there is also powder coated in the prismatic universe. So we've got a custom X-Force exhaust with the 4-inch titanium tips. So we showed you the tips earlier, look really nice. It's got a Motec M130 ECU. We've got, for the turbo, a Garrett GTX 3076R Gen 2 with a 45mm Turbo Smart wastegate, which you can kind of see some of that down there. We've got an NPC brass button clutch plus flywheel. We've got a Magnus CMC, NRG wire tuck kit for the Myvec there, some 1650cc injectors, Kelford B-cams and springs. We've got the radium fuel pump hanger and fuel rail. We've got the HKS blow-off valve, Mishimoto intercooler, and the lower intercooler piping. See that intercooler there. And we've got the AK Racing metal under tray, which I think you can see down there, the fact that you can't see the ground all the way to the bottom. So a really nice piece. And the car is flex tuned and is making 298 kilowatts on 98 pump fuel and 338 kilowatts on E85. So makes all the right sounds, makes good power, looks great, really a great overall package. So what we'll do now, I'm sure I've missed a few things. Like I think I missed the fuel pump, has a Walbro fuel pump, braided fuel lines and hoses, and yeah, I'm sure I missed a few other things as well. That's why you should definitely go follow Lockie on Instagram if you have any other questions or things I've missed. But for now, I think that is it for the mods. Just going to start the car up, give it some revs. We'll also get some flybys as well. All right, so I think we've covered everything. So we went over the interior, exterior, and performance mods of the car. We showed you what it looks like, how it sounds. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. Like I said, if you want to know more about the car, if you want to follow and see what else happens with the build, then definitely go follow Lockie's Instagram, which I'll put on the screen below. But yeah, if you enjoyed this one, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already for plenty more videos like this. But with all that said, until next time, I'll catch you guys later.